everybody had your phones turned down? As Mayor, I'll call this meeting to order with the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Donna, do it, call the roll.
Murder.
Here.
Riley.
Here.
Schneider.
Here.
Sofa.
Here.
Stoops.
Here.
Wilson.
Here.
Zupas. Here.
Non-agenda items from the sidelines. I have received nothing. City administration, Donna?
Yeah, April 16th, the office will be closed because we have one of the accounting classes.
All day?
What day?
That's the one in Lansing.
What day is it?
A Tuesday.
Tuesday.
I didn't get a council meeting that night too.
Welcome our new chief.
Thank you.
Chief, you have the floor.
Okay. I don't have anything on the agenda for tonight. This is a good opportunity. Yesterday was my first full day. Got sworn in yesterday morning, so I thought this was a good opportunity to thank you all for selecting me. Everything's going good so far. I'm looking forward to it. Continuing on with what Chief Kolke started. So again, I just want to thank you for the interview. Thank you for selecting me. The reason I'm here today is I want to introduce one of our newest officers. Chief Kolke wanted to do it. He just didn't have an opportunity. He had so much going on in the last couple of weeks. Officer Gunnery, Sean Gunnery. I'm new too, so I don't know much about him, so I'm going to let him talk about himself, but he's our new school resource officer, okay, so he's about one out there representing the police department, representing the city and our schools. So I think it's important that everybody gets a chance to meet him, and Chief Kolke thought the same thing. Again, he wanted to get him in here, he just didn't have an opportunity. So I'm going to let Sean tell you a little bit about his background. That's pretty much the main reason I'm here tonight. So.
All right. Well, some faces are familiar. Some may remember I was here in 2011 when I was the fire chief in Harper Woods. They had cross-trained me, and I was only able to get sworn in. So Jessica at the time said she was generous enough to give me a position here. So I was here for just under a year, and it's a great little town. I look forward to working here again. I hit the ground running at the schools, and just really look forward to it. So thanks for having me.
Welcome back.
Yeah, thank you.
Adoption of amendment to the agenda.
I've got one amendment, new business number 5, Bell River Road Reconstruction and Grant. No further changes. I make a motion we adopt the agenda as amended.
Support.
Riley.
Yes.
Schneider.
Yes.
Sofa.
Yes.
Stoops.
Yes.
Wilson.
Yes.
Zupas. Yes. Murder.
Yes.
Hopefully you've all had a chance to look over the meeting minutes from March 5th. Was there any questions or corrections? Then I'll take a motion.
Well, we have a special meeting minutes too.
Oh.
Well, I'll make a motion to approve the meeting minutes of March 5th and the special meeting minutes of March 13th as presented.
Support.
Schneider.
Yes.
Sofa.
Yes.
Stoops.
Yes.
Wilson.
Yes.
Zupas. Yes. Murder.
Yes.
Riley.
Yes. Can I get a motion to place the communications on file?
So moved. Support.
Sofa.
Yes.
Stoops.
Yes.
Wilson.
Yes.
Zupas. Yes. Murder.
Yes.
Riley.
Yes.
Schneider.
Yes. Mayor and Council, the Knights of Columbus Council 10-501 of Holy Family Church would like to use the intersection of Main Street and Boardman as in the past on Friday and Saturday, April the 12th and 13th from 8 to 5. The weekend of Palm Sunday for the semi-annual Tootsie Roll Drive. As you know, the Knights of Columbus gives all funds collected to those with intellectual disabilities in the Special Olympics. Please contact me with your approval for this event. John Mastich, Grand Knight, Council 10501. Can I get a motion?
I'll make a motion that we allow to have the Knights of Columbus posted on the corners on April 12th and 13th.
Support. Stoops.
Yes.
Wilson.
Yes.
Zupas. Yes. Murder.
Yes.
Riley.
Yes.
Schneider.
Yes.
Sofa.
Yes.
Mayor and Council, subject Lions Club annual White Cane Sale. The Memphis Lions Club is requesting council approval to hold the annual White cane sale at the corner of Main Street and Boardman on Friday, April the 26th from 8 till 5, and Saturday, April 27th from 8 till 5. Thank you, Larry Wilson, Memphis Lions Club. Can I get a motion?
I'll make a motion to let the Lions Club solicit on the corners for said dates.
Support.
Wilson.
Yes.
Lucas.
Yes.
Murder.
Yes.
Riley.
Yes.
Schneider.
Yes.
Solfa.
Yes.
Stoops.
Yes.
No unfinished business, new business. Administrative memo number 9, this is the grant money we received, $25,000 to amend the budget.
I'll make a motion that we accept the grant of $25,000 and approve the administrative amendment number 9 for $25,000.
Support.
Lucas.
Yes.
Murder.
Yes.
Riley.
Yes.
Schneider.
Yes.
Solfa.
Yes.
Stoops.
Yes.
Wilson.
Yes.
So you all have this email from our city attorney about dangerous structure. I'd like to see the nuisance committee handle this issue. Can I get a motion to send it to the nuisance committee?
I'll make a motion to send this to the nuisance committee. Support.
Murder.
Yes.
Riley.
Yes.
Schneider.
Yes.
Solfa.
Yes.
Stoops.
Yes.
Wilson.
Yes.
Lucas.
Yes.
Could I just ask one question? I read this over on the health, was that, they ever been notified?
Yes.
They were?
The county and the state have both been notified.
Okay, they were.
We're waiting to hear back. We'll probably have to wait for the state to actually get back with us, I'm assuming. I know that you're kind of late to this, you don't probably know anything about it, do you? I know Dan sent the paperwork in last week, and I'm sure it's gonna take a while for the state to get back with us. But the county knows, I talked, John and I both talked to the lady from the county,
Yeah,
and we also sent the paperwork to the state.
okay. The second thing is, I think you and, didn't have a meeting that was supposed to tear it down, but that didn't materialize, I think it didn't.
Well, I don't think at the time we actually had the ability to tear it down, and I'm not sure that we would exactly want to tear it all down anyways. I think that's something that we're gonna have to look into, and what the options exactly are.
Does the tattoo guy own it?
No.
No. Okay.
Okay.
So when you guys get your meeting set up, just let Donna know, she'll post it.
Okay.
And just let me
Karen's on it.
All right? Very good. Fire department grant. The fire department is excited to tell you that we have received a grant for $25,000. We wrote this grant roughly a year ago, looking to update some of our CPR equipment. With receiving the grant, it will purchase a Lucas device and 2 automatic electronic defibrillators. The Lucas device is a brand new piece of equipment to us that will assist us in doing chest compressions on a patient when performing CPR. The new AEDs will replace our current AEDs that are over 10 years old, and a big thank you to the Trans-Canadian Pipeline for their continued support through their grant program. Thank you for your time and efforts in helping the Memphis Fire Department, Chief Justin Diaz. So we got a little glimpse of what I'm going to call the CPR robot that they got, which is pretty neat, pretty cool. So hopefully that'll definitely can't hurt to have more piece of equipment like that. And pickup trucks. Oh, we don't need a motion for that, do we?
We need a motion.
Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead, Larry.
Okay, I'll make a motion that we approve the purchase of a Lucas chest compressor in the total amount of $19,848.87, and a life pack, 2 of them, in the total amount of $4,994.98.
Support.
Riley.
Yes.
Schneider.
Yes.
Solfa.
Yes.
Stoops.
Yes.
Wilson.
Yes.
Lucas.
Yes.
Murder.
Yes.
Sale of 2 pickup trucks. Robbie, did you want to take this, or?
Well, Justin did call everybody and he told us he wanted to put the 2 used trucks on the fire department market and purchase a new one. He's got the, what he's asking for on the back there. The emergency replacement and the sale of the trucks.
And I think he discussed with Eric and I that he thought that was the sale of both trucks would be approximately 15,000 of that.
Correct.
So that would offset the purchase price of this.
Probably close to half anyway.
So we get rid of 2 trucks and have one.
So do we need to make a motion now, or should we wait till those trucks are sold?
No, we should make a motion now.
To sell the trucks.
We should make a motion to sell the trucks
And hope
and
that they
and
get
put it back in the equipment place, fire department equipment replacement, and then to purchase the new vehicle.
Well, the way I'm reading this is that they would have to sell the 2 to have the money to put towards the new one, correct?
Well, I
Or
think,
so he would want to buy the new
I think
one.
he's buying the way it's read, the way I'm reading it here, it says that he's getting the new one.
and so,
And then once he gets the new one, we're gonna sell the other 2
Yeah.
and put it back into the equipment replacement.
that's correct. That's it, but we should approve a motion to do both, but what his intention is what you said. Get the new one and then sell the 2 others.
Yes.
Making a
So
motion?
would you like a motion to approve the 33,314.85 for the fire department to purchase the 2019 Sierra?
Yep, it's a good start.
Support.
Schneider,
Yes.
Sofa,
Yes.
Stoops,
Yes.
Wilson,
Yes.
Lucas,
Yes.
Murder,
Yes.
Riley.
Yes.
Does he need a motion to sell the other 2?
Yes, and then have the money put back in the
Okay.
equipment replacement, fire department equipment replacement fund.
Okay, I'll make a motion on, after he gets the new truck, he can put the 2 used pickup trucks out for bid and then put the money back into the emergency replacement fund.
Support.
Sofa,
Yes.
Stoops,
Yes.
Wilson,
Yes.
Lucas,
Yes.
Murder,
Yes.
Riley,
Yes.
Schneider.
Yes. Okay, Bell River Road? Larry?
Yes, apologize that you didn't get this in your packet, but the main reason that happened was that we got notification that Boardman Road was going to be reconstruction in 2021. That's what Bart and I both wanted, but at the meeting we had last year, they put us in 2023. So we only got verification on this yesterday that 2023 is correct. So Bart and I had a conference call with MMJ Phil today, and we're with council's approval. Then we will prepare an application and submit that for that grant of $250,000, which has to be matched by Memphis. And the reason, I know we discussed that 2 weeks ago, and you gave me authorization that we could proceed with the application. However, I just want to bring you to the attention that it may be necessary to have a bank loan of approximately $200,000, which then will be reimbursed from our millage that we have each year that currently is collecting around, excuse me, $49,000 to $50,000 a year. And that's something that I didn't want to do on my own without council's approval. The amount of, we're only, Bell River Road, if you looked at one of the forms I have in there, is it's a long-range program that we submitted back, I think, of last year sometime, and we worked, Bart and I worked on it with Phil helping us. And Bell River Road was not scheduled to 2000 and, let me get it here just to make sure. It was scheduled for 2032 and 35, which I think I said would be 13 to 15 years from now. That's unbelievable, a long time. By that time, that parts will be gravel roads, I think, or dirt roads. So there's no guarantee we'll get this. I imagine it's about 50-50, but I think it behooves us, even though I'm somewhat reluctant to go in debt to do something, because as you know, we watch the payments, but I think putting it all together, I think it's worthwhile that we should do this. So, if there's any questions you have, ask them, and I'll try to answer them. And then I want to approve or proceed.
Okay, the maximum grant is $250,000. What if you don't get the maximum? What if they only give you 100?
Well, if they did that, we wouldn't get it.
You wouldn't do it?
No,
Okay.
no, we can't take that. We can't take that risk. We'd have to borrow too much to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, so, and the estimate cost there, I think if you look at the spreadsheet I have there, is about 505,000, and of course engineering about 65. So when you go down there, the 250, so that means Memphis would have to come up with 320,000. And if you look at the revenue side there, and as 6/30/18, at the end of the audit, Major Street had 372,000. Boardman Road came off that about 84,000, was 288. So we'd be short about 48. If we borrowed 200,000, then we'd have 152,000 left in there, and we'd pay that back. And if you look at the interest, I did check with the bank.
Did we check with more than one bank?
No, I checked just with our local bank. But I had to go to the head office in Yale. It's over a 10-year period with interest rate, if it's tax exempt, would be 3.95, and if not, it'd be 5%. Now, tax exempt, that means the project is tax exempt. It don't mean we are tax exempt, but he asked me if it would be, and I couldn't answer that because I don't know. And I said the CPA or the lawyer, he said perhaps the lawyer, and I mentioned to him it's academic at this time, because if we don't get the grant, we're not going to proceed. If we do get the grant, then I will check and see if it would be tax exempt.
What part of Bell River is that starting?
Okay,
stopping
the
at?
Bell River is 2,085 feet. From the top of the hill to the bridge, by my property, is
Like up the top by the DPW?
just up the top of the hill.
Okay.
And that's 505 feet. And then,
To Borden?
Church Street or?
and no, it's Bell River, and it would be to just the top of the hill. It's the worst sections in the road, and to the bridge. And then the rest of it is where it all curves around north, where it's
Oh, going
really
on,
bad
yeah.
out there. So those are the worst sections of that whole road. And when it put the total together, it's 2,085 feet. So,
It's about a third of Bell River north of Boardman.
yeah.
So it's the worst spot, so I
It is.
mean, it's.
Yeah, it's the worst spots, and say, if we get the grant at 250,000 towards that, well, that's 5 years of 2 mills, so it's significant. Though normally we have a 80-20, but this is a special one out there, so.
How long is our mills gonna last for?
15, it's a total of 15 years, and we're in the, I think, 5th year now, so.
Well, I think that it would behoove us to act on this now before the road completely disappears, and the cost would probably go up exponentially. And we'd have an opportunity to pay it off over time before our mills expire, our mill increase expires for the roads. so.
Yeah, if you take, and of course, we can't hardly do anything without grants, because we just don't have.
Right,
the
right.
resources.
The fact that we do have this available, I mean, that's.
Is that what you're paying it back out of, the mills?
Yeah, we'll pay it back out of that.
Out of the mills?
And I asked that, I didn't want a penalty, I don't know if they do it anymore, but I know years ago, when the company run,
And-
you could have a penalty if you paid it off ahead of time, and there will be no penalty if you pay it
Yeah,
off.
and then, the crunch time on this is that the applications are due by April 5th, so.
Correct, yeah.
And if for some reason the grant is a lot less than the 250,000, we would just refuse it, right?
Yeah. The thing is, if we gotta borrow more money, I don't see how we can do it. If it's 50,000.
Let me go this way, route. If it's way less than the 250,000, then we're not gonna be able to do the whole thing. Are we gonna at the very least look at the park from the top of the hill to the bridge?
That'd be so small, I think it'd be, unless you had them in doing something else, it'd be hard to have them come in and just do that.
The part that's,
Yes.
I
Your-
think
your
the part
work-
that's the worst is actually from the city limits to just before your place,
Right.
actually heading south.
And the worst part, though, not according to my wife, because she's had my 10 years all the time on that road, but if you go out north of us, it's actually real bad on those curves. It's really
Up
bad.
that hill and around those curves,
Yeah, it
it's
is.
it's really bad.
What bridge are you talking about?
The Sage Creek Bridge, just by my house.
My Donato's there.
Denals. It goes,
Not when you turn on Mill Street.
no, yeah.
There's a bridge
Sage-
there,
just
and there's,
before
I
it
never
goes-
noticed there was a bridge.
Yeah, there's a little bridge right
Okay.
South,
right.
south of Mill Street.
All right,
We try to wash away every year.
Yeah.
gone. All right, thank you.
Any more questions then? Okay, vote your conscience, but I'll make a motion that we move ahead with this and submit an application for that grant of $250,000 on Bell River.
Support?
Stoops,
Yep.
Wilson,
Yes.
Sukas,
Yes.
Martyr,
Yes.
Riley,
Yes.
Schneider,
Yes.
Sofa.
Yes.
Okay, other new business from the mayor. Just for everybody's information, State Representative Jeff Yart will be here Tuesday, April 2nd, from 6 till 7 to talk to any citizens who want to chew on his ear, and then I'm assuming he'll be here for the meeting
April, what's it?
2nd. And that's it. And Women's Life, Chapter 855 out of Memphis, is having a bowling benefit for Marty Wallace. All proceeds from this benefit will help with Marty's medical bills and expenses. That's March 31st. Check-in is at 11 a.m. Games start at noon at Strikers Entertainment Center on Armada Ridge Road. It's $25 per bowler, and that includes 2 games, shoes, pizza, and pop. And we'll have the flyer here in the city office, so if you want to stop in and check it out, see what else is on here. And I want to welcome the new chief. I'm really excited. I think it's going to work out great. I feel like he's a great fit. After a couple of days, he seems to know what's going on. And I guess I didn't even get a chance to say goodbye to Dan because I was planning on seeing him Saturday, but I got too wrapped up. So hopefully he's not feeling too mad at me. That's all I have, Kurt.
Welcome to our new chief. I'm glad you were able to jump in right away and take the reins.
Thank you. Glad to be here. Larry?
To the chief, and I have one other thing. Bart was going to address it tonight, but that chemical, I can't pronounce it. It's
PFAS?
Yeah. He was asked to check that out, and it came back, okay, so
Well, that's good.
we don't have a problem, so
No PFAS in our water supply?
that's correct.
Good.
And that's all I have.
Yeah?
Just welcome to both officers, and good to have you here.
Robbie?
Welcome.
Thank you.
Scott?
Welcome.
Yes.
I guess I'll say the same thing. Welcome to
Copycat.
Trupiano and Officer Gunnery. Thank you for what you do over at the school. I've seen you around there
Thank you, Ted.
playing security guard lately.
Yeah.
Or not security guard, crossing guard.
Yeah.
You're pulling a double duty over there, so. Besides that, motion to adjourn.
Thank you.
Sean, have you heard